Okay, so this is the second part of the valve cover gasket. I had to get changed. I was dying. Went in the pool. Quickly, I got it above ground. It's nice. It's okay. It cools you right off. Well, back to get like a second wind. So I am putting gloves on because it's just why? It's just so nasty. I mean, it's just so. This is my second set of gloves. So I started cleaning. I got a parts washer. I've had it for 20 years at least, more than that. I've had it for a long time. And I just put clean fluid in it. So it's running right now. And I started with a brush, pretty hard brush, and gets off the heavy stuff, but then it's not good enough. So I'm not gonna go too crazy. It looks okay inside. These are hard to get on because my hands are a little wet. So that's that. And I'll show you, I mean, not exciting, but my pressure washer, and I had a regular brush right here. Oh, I just dropped it. I had a regular brush that I did clean off most of it like this. I went all the way around. I got the heavy stuff off. And then I had this nice brass brush, kind of it's heavy. It's like a steel wool, kind of pretty heavy. And I did this side. Came out pretty clean. And I'm gonna do this side just to get some of the heavy stuff off. I kind of hold this here so it doesn't splash everywhere. Just get the heavy stuff off, and that's it. So at least when you're putting it back on, it won't be so. Actually, you feel like you did something. You put a nasty old valve cover back on, the brand new gasket, and you're like, I don't see no difference. Well, you did do a difference. You fixed the leak, but it can look a little decent. What the hell? That's why you got tools. People probably spend money and have nice valve covers on there. Like I said, I'm just doing it for every day use. This is to clean up that oil burning smell like an old person. That's what it kind of smells like. You don't need that. You pull up the trimmer blade. More smoke coming from the engine compartment than out the exhaust. That's terrible. So I'm spending a little time to get this done. Up pretty good. One side. I did most of it before I shoot the video, and then I'll clean up the channel a little more where the gasket sits. Plus, for some reason, clean a little bit, and things go back together better, smoother. And sometimes you don't want to clean too much and disturb too much and take too much apart, because that makes it worse. Sometimes too clean is not good either. I mean, depends. You're going showroom, forget it, man. This thing would have to be glass beaded, or the whole 9 yards. You have to go get it done. You can do it. Like I said, I take my gloves to prevent it from splashing on me so much. It's got a lot of pressure. It probably has some regulator, but the regulator is probably wasted. Plus, after it's all clean, you can see your leak much easier if there's still more leak somewhere else, or you didn't tighten this up at one time and come a little loose. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to use a little Loctite, like blue Loctite on this. valve cover gaskets and valve cover so much better than when I was younger. They had really pliable ones when we were younger. And you did all kinds of tricks and spacers and all kinds of stuff, and they still leak. This is a nice strong, looks like cast, I say cast metal, cast aluminum. I didn't clean much of the inside of this. That's it for the pressure washer. And I'll take it outside. I'll spray it up with a little brake cleaner. That'll dry it a little faster. And that'll be it. Let me take the gloves off. Find me a rag, put it outside. Put it outside. Yeah, I know, here's my one bad side of the barn. Everybody don't do this, but I do it. I have a can right behind me. So just gonna, where the hell did the valve cover go? Oh, I still have it over here. So you know what, let me do it by the tree. This is where we did the last time. We cleaned something over here and it killed the grass. I don't think it'll ever come back, so I'm gonna just spray it here, be done. Like I said, it doesn't, it looks a little better, it comes out okay. This is like silver, comes out pretty good. Insides are good, cavity's good, comes out okay. I mean, it looks, I think it looks 100% better without going nuts at all. I'm not going nuts at all. Oh, just got a brake clean in my eye. Oh, boy, everybody knows how that feels, right? Okay, also, I'm gonna let that dry because I'm gonna take a wire wheel to the inside, the cavity, where the valve cover gasket sits. Let me flip this around. I might show you, I might not. All this here, I'm just gonna go with a wire wheel right around that. And that'll be nice, and then it should seal nice. Let me do that right now. That dries so fast, and then we'll do this one more time. And then we gotta scrape and then put it on. Okay, so just got a regular wire wheel on a drill. You know what? I'm gonna go bring this on a bench. There's no reason to do it outside by a tree. That's kind of silly, right? Come on inside. Might as well do it professionally. have much bench room here. Try to put one of those gloves on and take forever, so let's just hold it down with this. Oh, that was lovely. Yeah, I've had that happen to a shirt and I wrapped it around. I have real quick on it. Good enough. Oh. I only want to spend like 15 minutes on this baby and that's it. Okay. So they have called the second time. You gotta be a hand down. Gloves. Clean up afterwards. Yeah, just feel it like they want that. Put that on. Let's get a razor blade. Okay, let's see where we're at. Let's go see what we're doing over here. Alright, we're back at the car. Let me get a light on here, see how much we got work to do. Doesn't look bad. Pretty clean motor. Yeah, clean enough for me. Let's try to get this done quickly. Just taking the gasket off. I'm doing everything outside here because I got the other Jeep in there. It comes off in one piece, which it is. It's very brittle. It comes off in one piece. It's much better. Well, piece by piece, but it comes off in large pieces. You got it made. This side's nice and clean. Ah, I hit. Oh, what happened here? I get an antifreeze leak. Oh man, either I just hit the hose. Did I hit the hose? Wow, that hose is really no, that hose is shot. That upper hose, whoa. That hose has seen better days. So we're gonna have to put a new hose on the top. I might be out. No, that. Well, man, that thing was gonna let loose any second. So let's not worry too much about that. We won't be driving it right now. Let's try to get most of this gasket out of their engine. That might have been a little bit of smoking too, other than just oil. Might have been antifreeze. Oh man, that hose is, you know what it is, pulling the valve cover up with the hose a little bit more than it was shot anyway. This gasket, you don't even need a razor. It's coming off pretty much all in pieces. It's very brittle. Come on, let's get that all off in one piece. This one's hard because the injector's, the rail is right there. Oh, look at that, came off nice in the back. Wrapped all the way around, nice. Okay, that came off too. One more piece, come on. Almost. This piece coming off. Yeah, everything is very brittle, so in a way that's good. It didn't stick good. It's shot. And one last piece. Of course, that piece is going to be a little bit of a problem. I need a screwdriver to be okay. Flat screwdriver. Get that last piece up, come on. And that's where it's leaking through mostly. Yeah. I think I got most of it. piece on there still. Ah, come on. It's really caked on, and that's... There it goes. That's where she's leaking big time. At least that's what. Man, if I had, oh, you know what I have? Wait. Nothing else will work. This might work. There we go. That one hard piece went right back. Okay, it's clean. Now, if we could find that bolt, which, yeah, good luck finding that bolt. You know what? We'll forget about that. We'll put a new bolt on. And that's it. Let's clean this off. Put the Velcro on. Okay, pretty much goes one way, just like that. Clean off the rest of the oil. And I'll order an upper hose. And you know what? This heater hose is right behind it, so order a heater hose. Actually, I have heater hose. Never mind. I have heater hose because the black Jeep, I ordered enough of it. Because the guy that did that one cut the hose. I don't know why. Not too sure how that, what was the reason of that. Get it off quicker, I guess. Maybe he was in a rush. He needed something. Maybe he needed a part for another Jeep. I don't know. But all I know is it's all back together. That thing runs good. It doesn't overheat. Doesn't leak. Like I said, everybody, you're getting a good truck when you get that truck. So remember, when I put up for sale, take a look at it quickly because it won't stay long. I know it won't. Because I'm not going to try to make a killing. I'm just going to make some money. Mainly sell all my parts, and that's a good way to advertise. Fixing the same thing at the same time. So that's good enough. I think we're good. We're nice and clean all the way back. Like I said, I'm not taking a dye to it or anything, or a grinder, or because I'm not. So that's the only thing I worry about hanging out. There you go. And we get the one more bolt in. Okay, let's put this down. Now remember, the front was forced up, so this is the way it's gonna go. It's gotta go underneath. You know this valve cover gasket, this gasket's gonna flop around a lot. Nothing holding it in. As long as you don't rip it. It's a pretty heavy duty gasket, so I don't see that happening. So that's what kind of didn't help. That front right there. Okay, that gasket is, you'll know when it's seated nicely. You'll feel it. Hang it up some on this side. I mean, this side is nice and flush, but the other side is a little, don't feel too good. Okay, where are you hanging up? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Here's I guess that was a bracket off the back. Actually, it's not a bracket. It's one of those star wheels. Let me see if I can bend it a little bit. It's like one of those washer wheels that have they kind of have a little bit of a grip, and they grip the nut. It's kind of hanging up in the back a little bit. So if I could bend the tabs out. Somewhere in the headbolts. Without breaking the injector or this. Breaking the valve cover either. I don't know why they did that. Front one don't have one, just the back one. Why would the back one just have one? You got a little issue back here or what? There we go. Almost around the valve cover. You know what? I don't like that. You know what? It's like, why do you have one on there? And the valve cover sits nice except for that spot. And that's where it was leaking too. That's not all good, right? Let me see if I can bend the washer down a little bit. Seems nice. It's good in the back now. I'm sure. This little washer is holding back. Oh, this. Okay, Lenny. If you don't get it right, just snap your valve cover. I think that's good. Okay. Let's bolt this in. these two go here. This, I have another stud. 3 studs. 2 nuts. Now let's clean up some of these tools because I'm missing a couple things here. Must have fallen around. Okay, we're gonna get this side done. Like I said, it's still hanging up on that one washer in the back. You know what? I'm not gonna deal with that. It's not going in flush. You do that. Not really a fan of hammering a valve cover in. And what we'll do is we'll leave one that's really visible. This one on the front, we'll leave it really visible so we know. Don't lose it, and then we're gonna have to line up. So what we'll do is bolt valve cover in the back first. Okay, so you know what I'm doing. Sorry, my camera went a little crooked there. So basically I'm just going to bolt it down, and I'll tell you when I'm all done. It's basically going to bolt it down. That's it. Okay, so that should be a decent video, and I'll give you 10 more minutes later on.